Titanoboa is a name that many of us may have heard before. Titanoboas were giant snakes that ruled the earth millions of years ago. Even today's anacondas would look like mere babies compared to them. Scientists say that these gigantic snakes went extinct millions of years ago and completely disappeared from the face of the earth. But how much truth is there to that claim? What if I told you that deep inside the Amazon rainforest, Titanoboas could still be living today, completely hidden from human eyes? How many of you would believe that? Whether you believe it or not, today we are going on a journey into the possibility of Titanoboas still existing deep inside the Amazon. But before we find out whether these giants could be living somewhere in the vast Amazon rainforest, stretching as far as the eye can see, we first need to understand who and what Titanoboas really were. Those who have been watching our channel from the beginning may already have an idea about these giant snakes. But for those who don't know, Titanoboas were the largest snakes ever known to have lived on Earth. Their fossils were first discovered in 2009 in the Sarajan coal mine in Colombia. These giants are believed to have lived approximately 38 to 60 million years ago. In other words, around 60 million years ago. If that is the case, Titanoboas ruled the Earth after the dinosaurs had disappeared. They are believed to have reached lengths of around 12.8 meters, or 42 feet, and could have weighed approximately 1,135 kilograms, or about 2,500 pounds. Scientists describe them as the largest reptiles discovered from the period after the extinction of the dinosaurs. To put their size into perspective, even if we compare Titanoboas with the mighty T-Rex, considered one of the most powerful predators of the dinosaur world, these giants were reportedly almost twice as large in terms of overall length. When their bones were first discovered in 2009, scientists initially thought they belonged to a crocodile. But later, they realized that the bones resembled those of an anaconda. However, the remarkable thing was that these bones were around 5 times larger than an anaconda's bones. Through further studies, scientists eventually identified them as the remains of a giant snake that had lived on Earth millions of years ago. Titanoboas are generally believed to have lived in Colombia. They apparently inhabited freshwater regions, swamps, and marshlands. Once they caught their prey, Titanoboas would constrict it, crushing its bones before brutally devouring it. They were apparently capable of living both on land and in water. However, they were much faster in water than on land. Because of this, aquatic animals are believed to have been their primary prey. You may now be wondering why these snakes grew to such enormous sizes. Scientists believe that the temperature of the Earth at that time was the main reason behind their gigantic size. The Earth's temperature was reportedly much higher than it is today, possibly around 6 times higher according to some estimates. As the years passed and the Earth's temperature gradually decreased, their size is also believed to have declined. Anyway, now let's come back to our original question. Could these giant Titanoboas still be alive somewhere in the Amazon rainforest, known as the lungs of the Earth? The Amazon River flows through a very large region. The truth is that even today, humans have not been able to completely explore the Amazon rainforest. There have been many people who ventured deep into the Amazon and were never seen by the outside world again. In a forest that is very large, many species of plants and animals still remain unknown to humans. The Amazon rainforest has existed for around 55 million years. So we can imagine just how incredible the diversity of its wildlife could be. If that is the case, then there may still be a possibility that these Titanoboas, which the scientific world says went extinct, could be living somewhere deep inside the Amazon. There are still quite a few people who believe that Titanoboas are alive in the Amazon today. The reason is that many people have claimed to have seen snakes in various parts of the Amazon that were much larger than ordinary anacondas. However, since none of these sightings have received official scientific confirmation, they have generally been dismissed. After all, when animals encounter humans, their natural instinct is often to run away and hide. In any case, the Amazon rainforest provides an environment that would be highly suitable for Titanoboas. Moreover, if Titanoboas were still living there, they would certainly have no shortage of prey. However, even if they still exist in the Amazon today, it is highly unlikely that they would have reached the enormous size described earlier. The reason is that the current environmental temperatures may have caused their bodies to become smaller over generations. In short, scientifically speaking, Titanoboas are considered extinct today. But because humans have still not been able to completely penetrate and explore the Amazon rainforest, we cannot completely rule out the possibility that Titanoboas could still be alive somewhere deep within it. Some people even suggest that there may be a possibility of them surviving in the remote jungles of Colombia. Whatever the truth may be, many indigenous tribes living in the Amazon still believe that giant snakes larger than anacondas inhabit the region. Perhaps they could be the Titanoboas we have been talking about. Or perhaps they could be some other gigantic species of snake that the scientific world has yet to discover.